Alright, so I thought I would do a reaction to Julio's fight versus Diego. So this fight happened like a while ago. Obviously, this was like I think like 2 months ago, and so yeah, this is one of those fights where like we knew like going into it. It's funny, like this video is like almost like long overdue. I intended on like doing like a reaction video to it like as soon as it happened, but I never ended up doing it. But I guess I'll just do it now, just because I have time. And so yeah, this is one of those fights where like from what I remember, like we definitely put a lot of time and like effort into like preparing for Diego, and but you know, at the end of the day, well, I guess for anybody who hasn't seen it, I won't spoil what happened, but yeah, it was a really good fight, and I remember I was being like cameraman, so like I couldn't really like say anything or like corner or give any advice or like yell anything out because well, because like it's pretty unprofessional if like the cameraman is like straight up just rooting against you, and plus I'm like recording, so if I talk, it's like my voice is like the loudest, so I didn't want to like be annoying, just like talk through the whole video. So yeah, because I just get started. I think it was scheduled for 6 rounds. And yeah, Diego, he looks like a smaller person, like watching it in video, but he hits so damn hard. Like I sparred with him myself, and like I don't think I've ever been punched harder by anybody than when I was punched by him. And yeah, those body shots really hurt Julio, and I remember like Diego, like he generally throws like very similar combinations for the most part, and we really worked on like countering them. And yeah, Julio's defending pretty well, but he's eating a lot of the body shots there. And I'm in the back in the blue sweater. And yeah, Diego just hits so damn hard. Like even when you have your guard up, it's like you still fucking feel it. Nice counter by Julio. Another one. And yeah, we don't have a ring, so we just put cones in a circle, so they kept going outside the circle, so they just keep moving back inside. And yeah, Diego, you could tell he has a lot of experience with boxing. But yeah, Julio has really good defense. And like I said, he defended well, but it's just the body shots. They were able to just like loop around and connect. Yeah. Yeah, Diego obviously being the shorter person, that's gonna be like one of his biggest like tools, you know, just to go for that body, because it's right, it's like right there for him. And Diego's got a really good head movement too.
Create an opening. Jab four, jab four. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3.
Julio's doing a pretty good job of countering though. And I remember like at the end of this round, like Julio had told me like how much the body shots like had hurt him, and I could just tell like how much pain he was in. And it's like man, it's like I kind of wanted it to be over, because you know, like it's a lot harder, like, you know, when like, your friend is like fighting and like you could tell on like just how much, you know, pain he's in, and I could tell how much pain he was in just by like the sound of his voice, you know. And but you know, Julio's just someone, he's he's gonna keep fighting, no matter how much like pain he's in, no matter like even if he's like losing the fight, like he's never gonna give up, and he's just gonna keep trying to win no matter what. So that's just the type of person he is. So let me skip a little bit. And here we go into round 2.
Ready?
And yeah, Julio's doing a really good job countering in these early rounds. Beautiful hook. Check left hook by Julio. Yeah, and like Julio, like it's not like he was doing like necessarily anything wrong, but like he was doing everything that we worked on, you know? Like he was countering effectively, and it's just the thing is like, you know, Diego, he's just you know, he was just better at this point in time, you know? No excuses. And yeah, they were getting pretty bloody at this point. So, good thing I brought towels. It's funny because Anthony had told me that, like, he was like, nah, there's not gonna be any blood, dude. And I'm like, dude, bet there is. We ended up using every single fucking towel I bought. I'm gonna skip a little bit. So yeah, like I said, Julio's doing a really good job of countering. He landed that straight right, like, I don't know, like 5 times by now. And like I said, it's like it's not that Julio was doing anything wrong. Like he was doing everything that he should have, but it's just clear like the power difference. You know, Diego just hits so much harder. So whenever Diego connects, it just hurts Julio way more than Julio can hurt Diego. Yeah, you can tell here Julio's starting to get a little bit more tired. Yeah, I'd say the body shots were the biggest factor in this fight. Yeah, there's that check left hook by Julio. See, it was clean. It was perfectly landed, but like I said, it's just there's a big gap in the power difference, you know. So. And again, just beautiful counters by Julio. Just super clean counters. You know, like he's doing everything that he was supposed to do. You know, he did everything that we worked on. And then again, Diego, like I said, he has a lot of experience, so his head movement and just overall awareness is pretty good. Right in the eye. Diego recently just fought again. I wasn't there, but like he dropped that guy that he just fought like in the first round, and so that's just a testament to how goddamn hard
Take the
he
center.
punches. Like, I'm not exaggerating when I say he punches like a motherfucker. And Julio ate a bunch of shots, so that's just a big testament to Julio's chin. And look, that again, like, beautiful counter for Julio. Like, this, the speed advantage definitely still goes to Julio. Yeah, I'd say Julio, he's in some of these exchanges, he's outlanding Diego, but like I said, Diego's power is just like making up for all that, because he just does more damage when he connects.
Good. Lock your body, Control your breathing.
Yeah, you can tell Julio's, as the rounds go on, he's getting a lot more exhausted. He's really starting to drop his hands. Yeah, Diego's starting to sense that Julio's getting tired, so he's starting to pick up the pace.
Don't gas out. Control your breathing. Not every shot is your hardest.
Like I said, don't gas out. Like, yeah, okay.
You have to set up shots.
Again, beautiful counters by Julio.
Cover your body.
Like I said, Julio did everything he was supposed to do in that fight. Nice counters. Yeah, anybody who doesn't have the fucking granite chin that Julio has would have gotten dropped by that punch.
Keep it inside, guys. Keep it inside.
You good? 5, 4, 3, 2.
And this was honestly like my biggest concern going into the fight. It was the cardio. Like, I knew that Diego's cardio was going to be really good because like I had sparred with him, and like I remember like there was like 4 of us and we did like multiple rounds with like the group of us, and like Diego wasn't tired like at all, like after any of the rounds, and me and Julio were like exhausted. So that was like one of my biggest concerns going into this fight, because like leading up to it, into the training, like me, Julio, and Anthony had done like, we would do like 15 rounds of like sparring, not too hard, like sort of like light sparring, just to push the pace. But like I knew it wasn't the same, because like I kind of have like that like experience where like I trained at an MMA gym called Fight Science, and like I've seen guys there like that train, and like I've seen guys that like they can do like fucking like 15 rounds hard, you know, like nonstop. They're in the gym for like an hour pushing the pace, and just like I'm exhausted after like 15 minutes, and they're just like pushing the pace, you know, just doing takedowns, sparring, doing everything. And I'm like, damn, this guy's cardio is really good. Like, they're gonna be unstoppable. And then I watched like 3 of them fight on the same day, and like, man, they all gassed out after like the second round. Like after the second round, they were like, their cardio was like almost trashed after like, and they were like 3-minute rounds. So think about it, just like fucking after 6 minutes. And it's like, I was like so like surprised. I was like, damn, like how are these guys gassing out? Like I see them go for like a whole hour in the gym. I was like how can this happen, you know? But it's just like whenever like you're in an actual fight, it's like, you know, that adrenaline definitely plays a big factor. And also the fact that like, you know, obviously you're punching in sparring, you're not punching like as hard as you are in an actual fight, you know, you're going full clip. And with Julio, like he's fighting someone that punches a lot harder than him. So a lot of times when you fight someone that like hits harder than you, you try to like make up for that lack in power by just putting more force into your punches. And when you put more force into your punches, obviously that takes much more energy out of you. So that's what I kind of saw. Like Julio was trying to like put a lot more force into his punches, because he just didn't have that natural power that Diego has. And so that, I feel like that's why he gassed out as quickly as he did, you know, because a lot of people are surprised by that, you know, like how can you do 15 rounds in training but you get like tired after like 3 in the fight? And it's because just the fight is just a totally different pace. It's a totally different like atmosphere, you know, with the adrenaline, the nerves, like all that combined just saps your cardio much quicker. So yeah, this was my biggest concern going into the fight. And yeah, like I said, I knew Diego was gonna have A1 cardio. But like I said, even though Julio's tired, like he's still gonna give it all he's got. He's still gonna fight his heart out, you know? He's not gonna give up just because he's tired. And this was Julio's best moment of the fight. That uppercut. Like he started to find that uppercut.
Good.
Like in this round.
Block and move. Move around.
And yeah, just those body shots. Diego's throwing everything he has to them. And like I said, Diego's cardio. He can just push it for like as long as he wants, just full power.
Block and counter.
And yeah, Julio's like way too exhausted to counter at this point. He kind of like that was sort of like his last burst of energy, you know, with those uppercuts. I think that's that's the end of the fight. And
Good fight, guys. Good fight.
yeah, I had said like after like right before the beginning of this round, I told Anthony to keep an eye on Julio because it looked like the way the fight was going, like he was just going to be taking more damage because he was just too exhausted to you know, defend himself. So for sure it was a good stoppage, a perfect time stoppage. And here's a little bit of the replays. And yeah, Julio was just way too exhausted to defend himself at this point, so. But man, like I said, despite, even though he's tired, like this was still, like in this round was still the best moment. Still his best moment of the fight, so. Like I said, he's gonna fight his heart out.
Have a fucking nice day.
Like, no matter what, so. And yeah, so that's pretty much the fight. And he had another fight against this guy over here. His name was Mason. I wasn't there at that fight, so I wasn't able to get any good footage. Maybe I'll do a reaction video on it, but I'll have to like zoom in and stuff. But yeah, I mean, like for sure, Diego was just, you know, the better fighter on this day. And you know, it's just going to come with time, you know, with time and experience. And like I said, Julio's getting a lot better. Like especially over the past 2 months, like I've noticed like his progression, like his technique is a lot cleaner, and you know, just like the overall awareness, it's only going to come with time. So you know, no excuses. Me and Julio both said that we like Diego a lot. Diego's a really cool guy, super nice guy, and yeah, so you know, props to him. He won. He was the better fighter, fair and square. And but yeah, we're only gonna get better from here. So